completely mental. I just really want to know whether he has a superpower.
Creepy or what? Freaky, supernatural?
Hello again. I predict you're looking forward to this instalment of the David Meade project. Well, wait no longer. Here he is, David Meade.
Is that an L? L?
Yeah! Oh my God!
Once again, David is going to choose a feature of human nature he wants to have a bit of fun with. Trouble is, not everyone will be able to handle it.
It's crazy. That's insane.
How do you do it?
Oh my God. Totally freaky.
This time, it's all about predicting the future. But with David around, no one could tell what's about to happen.
Some people think I have special powers. I don't. I'm a mentalist, and I'll use any technique that I can to make this stuff work.
If I were going to predict where to find David at the start of one of his projects, it would be out on the street with random strangers playing mentalist games. But you know what? Not everything is what it seems with David Meade.
This is a really simple one, but its simplicity actually makes it a little bit difficult. Basically, I'm going to set a time on my watch, and the participant has to guess what time that is. If this works, they should be able to match my time, but there are no guarantees. Do either of you have a watch I could borrow? All right, brilliant. I'll have that one, please. No. Okay. I'm going to try a really simple experiment, Rory, and I want you to look at me here, look at my face, and on my face, I want you to imagine a clock. I'm going to ask you to think of a time. Imagine some hands spinning around and around on a huge clock on my face. I realize that's hard to imagine. You'd much rather just look at my face. All right, okay. No. This may not work. Okay, Rory, I have set a time. You can't see it from there, can you?
No.
Okay. I want you to look in straight here for me. So as you look at this clock, allow the hands to spin around and around and around. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and name a time.
16:23.
16:23?
Yeah.
Why 16:23?
I don't know, I just like it.
Okay. Close enough. 16:23.
Oh my, no you, oh my.
That is so...
No you didn't.
How did you get that?
What?
Why did you think of that time?
I've no idea. Like my heart skipped a wee bit there. I was like, what just happened?
My games or experiments, whatever you want to call them, work best in ordinary, everyday environments.
But don't let David fool you. It's actually extraordinary stuff, inspired by clever books, and of course David's secret ingredient, mentalism, the art of mind manipulation.
I'd like to play with something that's extremely ordinary, the concept of time. Right, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy? No. All right, I can't change it. Whenever you're ready. What time have you set it to?
1:37.
1:37?
Yeah.
1:37?
Oh my God! Wow.
How weird.
Oh my God. How did you do that?
Let me see, what time did you set? 12:01?
Sorry.
I did 12:01.
How did you do this?
How did you do that?
I don't like you. No. I kept changing my mind. But I went with 12:01 and he got it. How do you do it? That's not fair. I want to know.
Just can't believe it.
I want to know how you done it. I'm still in shock. My goodness.
That was really great. Honestly, it actually worked a little bit better than even I expected to. But I might be on a lucky streak. I want to see if I can make this bigger. This time, Sophie, I want you to try and prophesize, okay? So I want you to imagine a massive clock in your head, and I want you to tell me, in your head now, what time are you thinking of?
7:15.
7:15? What time is it right now? Do you know, roughly?
3:10.
3:10, roughly?
Yeah.
Look at the time on the clock.
Is it that? How did you do that? You can't go off. creepy or what? Freaky, supernatural?
So I'm going to ask you right now, what time is it?
10 past 5.
About 5:05. Yeah.
Okay, excellent, great. I want you to look me straight in the eye, and you're going to prophesize this, Alex. So look at me, I imagine a huge clock here, a massive, massive clock. And whenever you're ready, go ahead out loud and name your time.
11:58.
11:58? Really? What time does that say? 11:58?
Oh my God.
Alex, how did you do that?
He just got the number. And then I got goose pimple. I don't know. I just really want to know whether he has a like superpower.
What's the time? Out loud, really, really loud.
2016.
Just what's the time up there?
Stay out of my head.
Oh no, I could see this coming. All this clock watching has made David want to have a go at. Wait for it. Only predicting the future. Well, that would be amazing. Just think what you could do with that ability. Mind you, with those glasses, he can't see 2 feet in front of his face, never mind seeing into the future. Of course, he reckons differently.
Many people believe that it's impossible to predict the future. I think that's flat out wrong. I believe we all predict the future every single day. In fact, every time we try to cross the road, we're making a prediction as to whether that car down there is going to be here by the time I cross the road or not. That is a prediction, and it happens automatically. I want to play with time and see if I can create the perception that I might be able to predict the future. Of course I can't, and if I could, I certainly would use one of these. I've been thinking back to a time when I thought anything was possible. Now, I'd like to take myself back to that place to see if I can get in the zone and seemingly predict the future.
What better way to look forward in time than to go backwards? David has returned to his old primary school, and no one could have predicted that one.
For me, this is where it all began. I absolutely believed while I was here that I could look into the future. Now, sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't, but it's that belief that makes it critically important. One thing that's really exciting me about coming back to my own primary school is meeting one person in particular. You know the way there are some people who stick in your memory? And I'm really excited about meeting that person today.
Well, they say you never forget your first, and for David, that goes for lollipop ladies too, apparently.
The last time I seen David was when he was P7, so that's a good, 10 years ago? Or 20 years ago, I should say. Makes you feel old when you hear that.
Today I want to see if a prophecy that I had almost exactly 1 month ago while walking around a clothes shop, I want to see if that prophecy is going to come true.
David would have been full of devilment coming out of school, like making faces behind my back, like, and doing like a seer. He was really funny.
I think everyone would love the ability to look into the future. Who wouldn't? But I'm a mentalist, so let's see if I can use some of those skills. The worrying thing is, it might not work, and if it doesn't, I look like an idiot. Hello, everybody. All right, hello. Well, hello, Sally, how are you?
Not too
Thanks
bad,
for
how are
helping me
you?
out. Come on ahead, you look terrified. Well, Sally, do you believe that you can predict the future?
Not really.
Okay, well, I've always tried to look into the future and see what's coming. And in fact, in this place, in your very chair there, is where I used to sit in this classroom, and I used to try and work out what I would be doing in the future. So I want to try a wee experiment in prophecy, in our ability to see the future, because I think I've seen the future. I need you to pick a colouring book. Now, you have no idea which one you're going to pick or hear or anything, have you?
No.
You haven't had a big look through them or anything?
No.
What's important, Sally, is that I don't look. So I'm going to be looking the other way. What do you think, kids? Is Sally good at colouring in? A little bit? Don't sound so sure.
I've got a book.
Oh, you got one?
Yep.
You got one that you want?
Yep.
Okay, brilliant. Well, Sally, I want you now to flick through all of those pages and stop on one page, a page that you want to work with. And I'm not going to look as well. And kids, you keep an eye on me to make sure that there's no way that I can see. And if you do catch me sneaking a peek, just you shout out and make sure that I'm not doing any funny business. Now, Sally, I'm going to have you colour in that picture. But I don't want any of the kids here to think that we have set anything up. So I'm going to have you now colour that in. So one at a time, I just want you to pick up one marker, any marker that you like, because I want this to be mad and zany. My prophecy was that all of this would come together for a beautiful picture.
Sally's going to colour in a random picture from the book while Sally and David chat. But it's never that simple with David. Pay attention, class. You might miss something.
I'm going to ask you, Sally, if you were to think back to primary school and think of one of your friends from primary school, give me one name.
Doris,
Doris, right? And how long did you know Doris for?
18 years.
Brilliant, brilliant, great. You and Doris, way back at school, you could travel to any country in the world. Where would you like to travel to, you and Doris?
Virgo.
To where?
Virgo.
And have you been to Virgo before?
Yep.
Nice.
By the way, I think Virgo is near Portugal.
I went on a cruise.
Oh, lovely, lovely, brilliant. Huh? Lollipop ladies are getting very well paid today. So, Sally, you and Doris, I want you to imagine now that you've come back from this trip from Virgo. You're terrible hungover. And you go to the job centre. And you could apply for any job in the world that you want. What job would you go for?
A waitress.
A waitress?
Yeah.
Right? I had this prophecy. It was about 3 or 4 weeks ago while I was in a clothes shop. And I thought, you know what? A month from now, I'm going to be in my primary school. And if I am there, I hope that Sally comes and helps me because I want her to do something really important. I want her to pick a picture out of any colouring book. Now, I think you should have chosen a picture of a boy.
Yep.
Is that right? Boys and girls?
Yep.
Is it, yeah?
Yep.
And the boy should be having a balloon.
Yep.
Is there a dog?
Yes.
And he's got a beautiful coordinated jumper, lovely, all the same colours.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you think of the jumper, boys and girls? Now, be honest. Would you wear it? No. What do you mean you wouldn't wear it? What's wrong with it?
It's multicoloured.
I think it's a beautiful jumper. I'm like a model, Sal.
I can't believe this.
I'm like a model. Oh, by the way, what have you done up here? What is this?
An apple tree.
An apple tree. So that wasn't part of the actual drawing. You've just drawn that. Well, the next part of that was I brought a balloon with me. And the balloon is... What colour did you colour the balloon in? That's the balloon making that noise, by the way.
Yellow.
What colour did you turn the balloon in? And you drew a tree. Free choice, Sally, yes? You drew a tree. Happy?
Yes.
Go and hold that. Sally, one thing... Oh, that's what we have. We have a needle here, Sally, because inside it, there's a piece of paper. You take the needle. Take the needle. All right, and you, we're going to put it flat on the table. Come on over here so we get a good shot at it. I want you to pop it, because inside there's a piece of paper. Oh! There it is. You pick it up. Now, Sally, this was my real prophecy. The jumper was a bit of crack. and excruciating, embarrassing crack at that, actually.
Well, it was good.
But go ahead, and I want you to read this letter from the very top in your clearest, bestest voice.
My name is Sally. My best friend is called Doris. We are going on holiday to Virgo. When I grow up, I want to be a waitress. I drew a tree.
A tree. Free choice, Sally, yes, yeah. We didn't set that up. Let's hear it for Sally. Brilliant. Now, Daily, I have to be honest with you, you shouldn't be too embarrassed about this. But by the way, you even did the socks wrong. Purple and red. Who in their right mind would wear purple and red socks? This guy.
Believe it or not, he's got another pair just like that back home.
Sally, everybody, Sally. Good job, seriously.
I was wondering why he was taking his jacket off, and it never dawned, even looking at his jumper and it being red. I never thought for 1 minute it was the actual colour on the picture that I'd actually coloured in. But I couldn't believe it whenever I seen the colour of his sleeves.
This was a really big deal for me, coming back to my primary school, being in the same room as old teachers and students. It was a big deal that this worked, and thank goodness it did work, and it worked incredibly well.
The socks were amazing. I couldn't believe it. They had the two different socks, exact same colour. Glad now I'd done it, and it was fantastic.
Sally was absolutely superb. I couldn't have asked for anyone better to take part. It seems as though my prophecy came true, and armed with that, I'd like to see just how far I can push this. I mean, having spent some time with Sally and doing this experiment, it seems to me that perhaps we might be able to preempt what's about to happen in front of us. Maybe, who knows?
David has left his classroom behind to become the teacher. But before he can pass on the gift of prediction, he needs the most important ingredient, someone to teach.
I've been trying to find someone that's right for this test for years now. The type of person that I need isn't necessarily full of self-confidence and don't necessarily believe that they've achieved their best. And I think I've found it in Linda.
Linda is going to learn to predict the future, but she doesn't know it yet.
Normal life is just normal. It can be very boring, same routine every day. Being at home, looking after the children, just doing the normal everyday things. Around the house, playing with the kids, stuff like that. I do tend to kind of think this might happen, that might happen. A lot of the times I get it right.
To help Linda, David will introduce her to what some say is the secret tool of all ancient predictions, patterns.
Most successful prophecies are, when you look at them from a bird's eye view, actually the result of pretty beautiful patterns throughout history. If we look at the work of Nostradamus, all of his most incredible prophecies are all actually the result of various patterns. And that's what I want to experiment with today.
Nostradamus was the man who was supposed to have predicted all kinds of things. The rise of Hitler, JFK's assassination, and Westlife selling over 41 million albums. Also, and I don't want to worry you folks, but World War III. Some people have interpreted his predictions as a series of patterns, but I bet he never used a cardboard box with a couple of holes in it.
Linda's going to be prophesizing moments into the future by way of a very simple game, and it's a game that we've all played before. Rock, paper, scissors, but it's under some pretty shoddy test conditions. She will essentially need to try and prophesize what their opponent will throw in this game. And my prophecy, my prediction is that Linda's going to be unbeatable.
And ladies and gents, Linda is up against the best rock, paper, scissors players David can find. Obviously with a lot of time in their hands.
I would say I was competitive because I would compete with friends.
I take rock, paper, scissors pretty seriously. When there's like the last beer or the last something, we usually do rock, paper, scissors with my friends, you know.
The feeling I have at the minute is excitement and very interested actually in what's going to happen.
So each contender has one chance to beat Linda. But from Linda's point of view, she has to predict correctly 10 times.
I think Linda's going to be perfect for this. I think she's got the base skill set that might allow her to excel. How it's going to work is you're going to put your hand in there and decide what scissors, paper or rock that you want to play. The other person is going to go in there and I'm going to pick up the box and see how you did.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so I think we'll just have our first participant, please. Come on ahead. Hiya, what's your name?
Annika.
Annika, pleased to meet you. Annika, this is Linda.
Hiya.
Linda, this is Annika. This is going to be a fight. Oh, good sportsmanship there. That won't last. Hands in the box. Hands in the box. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got a draw. We've got a draw. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so we'll go with number 2. Come on ahead. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt, brilliant. Hands in the box, and we're going to do this as fast as we can. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Boom. Draw again. Okay, can we have somebody else? Hiya.
Okay, you ready, Linda?
1,
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Linda, this is the one.
Go.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
Draw. This is so weird.
Cool. There are bigger draws here than on my Auntie Edna's washing line. Whatever patterns Linda's using aren't giving her wins, but she's not losing either.
This is, by the way, how does this feel, the way this is going?
Freaky.
It's weird, isn't
Yeah,
it?
very weird.
Did you think this was going to happen?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Linda. Knowing what's about to happen is part of this prediction game.
I draw again.
Just 2 challenges left, and they'll do anything to break Linda's pattern.
Do you want to try and psych her out, Philip?
It's enough.
Hands in the box. And we have one more. Okay.
Oh, blimey, he's got no hope.
Dynamite.
What? Hold on, what's that?
Dynamite.
That's, oh, dynamite. And what beats dynamite?
Nothing.
Oh, dynamite. Yeah, mind-blowing.
Where did dynamite come from? It's called rock, paper, scissors.
I don't-
He should be disqualified.
Do you want me to disqualify him?
Yeah,
Yes.
please
Do you want me to
disqualify.
disqualify him?
Oh, dear. Wasn't meant to go that way. And Linda's failure to win outright has left her disappointed with her own performance.
Everybody just seemed to match whatever I done. Rock, scissors, paper, you know. I just couldn't believe that they were getting the exact same thing that I was. It was how are they doing that? It's unusual. It's just odd. It's hard to explain.
It's a no-win situation, which has left both David and Linda a bit out of sorts.
I feel a little bit confused. My goal was to empower Linda to believe she had the gift of prophecy, but I hoped that she would win everything. I suppose my prophecy was that she would be unbeatable. And technically she wasn't beaten, so you know I'm gonna declare that a minor win for me, but I'm not quite sure where to take this next.
Well, one thing's for sure, Linda isn't ready to give up just yet.
I just think it would be amazing to be able to predict things. It would be such a gift, really. I'd love to be able to do that.
A new day. Let's hope David has something good up his sleeve for Linda.
Linda provided such an unusual performance when we played rock, paper, scissors that I just had to do something else with her.
David needs something big to restore Linda's faith in her powers of prediction, because they're definitely not working now.
I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Really don't, but we'll see.
The last time in rock, paper, scissors, how did you feel as that was happening?
It's just very odd.
Odd?
Very odd. And I just couldn't work out what had happened, how I guess what they would pick.
Well, remember, it was you prophesising what they would do. So I'd like to see if we can transfer some of that into what we're about to do. Throughout history, all of the most successful prophecies have been a result of someone spotting a pattern and using that pattern to predict the future.
Yes, you've guessed it. Welcome to David Meade's very own lottery game. Let's face it, he's not going to teach you to prophesise the real lottery. No one can do that. But if this works, it's going to be just as impressive.
I have Linda looking through reams and reams of information on what's happened in the lottery in the last few decades to see if she can spot a pattern and then build a prophecy of her own.
All Linda has to do is to believe she can predict 6 balls correctly, something she's never thought possible before.
When it comes to the lottery, I would do it every now and again. I wouldn't be a weekly person, monthly person. Rare occasions, if the money's big or if something just drives me to go and do it, I will.
Now, these are no ordinary lottery balls, Linda, in various different colours. So I want you to take those and empty them into the fish tank for me. I'll help you. I'm going to pick some balls out of this fish tank using a very technical device, I must say, which I want you to see exactly how this works. This is one of those beautiful old school hoovers.
Hold on. Did you pinch that off my neck?
Put your hand over that. Feel it, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect for exfoliation, etc. So it would be really obvious if we just picked numbers like that, because I might be able to aim at a number. Even though I won't know what number that you're just thinking of, I might be able to aim and choose. So I put a bit of a nozzle on it here. This means that I can float around in here and see there's one number has picked out. That number is number 32, okay? So actually you give it a wee go yourself there, Linda. Spin it around, mix it up. Whoops, that sounds like you got that one. And what did you get there? You got number 46. Number 46. Okay, so in a moment, you're going to prophesize what number you think is going to come out of this machine. And if you walk around here for me, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to do that. You're going to pick any one of these colours that you like, and without making sure that no one can see, you're going to scribble your number on the card and keep it a secret, and keep it hidden. That's going to be the first time. The second time, you're going to take a number and put it up like this. And again, it's up to you which colours and which order you choose them in. Oh, by the way, look, I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate you coming and helping me with the last experiment as well. I actually got you. I got you a wee voucher. Anyway, so you can stick that in your... It's only a £5.
Always the height of generosity, David.
Thank you. So, okay, Linda, I think we're probably ready to begin. So, whenever you're ready, go ahead and write down your prophecy. Just make sure that I can't see it.
No expense spared on this lottery. Don't worry, I'll do the fanfares.
Well, we shall begin. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have got a number, but I don't want you to see it. Turn around for me, face the camera.
Ta-da!
This is your first prophecy, okay?
Okay.
27, gateway to heaven.
Just gonna...
I predict that you're wondering what the table with the naff bit of card stuck to it's doing. Well, it's so David can't switch any balls, and Linda can't see the result until the end. Mind you, it shows what a cheapskate David really is.
Go ahead now and write down your second prophecy. Where are these numbers coming from, by the way?
Just random choice.
The dark recesses of your mind?
Absolutely.
Okay, Linda. Whenever you want, you just say now.
Now.
Oh, really? That quick?
Yeah.
We got one? Yes, we do have one. Okay, I don't want you to look. Go ahead and turn around for me. And Linda, this is...
Feeding blue, my chest size, number 42.
I want you to see this again, so I'm going to place that there. You can turn around for me now. Go ahead now and write down your third prophecy. Is there anyone in the world that could know what your guess is right now?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so these are just popping into your head.
Random, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Stop.
There?
Yep.
Okay, we've got one. So go ahead and turn around. Linda, this is your third opportunity to prophesize. Okay?
3 balls down, Linda seems strangely confident.
All right, Linda. How did that one feel?
So.
Okay.
Oh, spoke too soon. Sounds like Linda's not so sure.
And tell me when to stop.
Now.
Now there. I don't think we got one. Oh, we did get one. Okay, Linda, this is your fourth.
Number 19, Dancing Queen.
So let's go.
Stop.
There.
Yep.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Go ahead and turn around. Linda, this is your fifth prophecy. This is your fifth prophecy.
5 balls down, and guess what? David's wonky old table is still standing. Who could have predicted that?
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Now, Linda, where do you want me to start? Top, middle, or bottom? This one really random.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now.
There?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you got one.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to see it. Linda, this is your final. Is that your last one?
Number 10, Downing Street.
I really mean this. I will be delighted if you get a couple of these right.
6 balls selected. Nothing Linda can do now but wait to see if her predictions are correct.
Do you want to see how well you did?
Okay.
That's it. Tear off the tacky bit of card. God, it's hardly a velvet curtain, is it?
Starting, we had 27, 42, 12, 19, 38, and 10 in all of the colours: red, yellow, green, blue, blue, green, red, yellow, green, blue, blue, green. Same again, 27, 42, 12, 38, 19, and 10. How did you do that?
I have no idea.
How did you do that? That is amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh, look, thank you so much. You were amazing. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Do you know how you did that?
I have no idea. But I know what I'm doing a lot of the night. I'm
brilliant.
there with
That is
those
brilliant.
numbers.
And they were just popping into your head.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy spending your voucher. Do you want to check it? It's not for much now. It's only.
You normally never give anything
I
away.
just have a freaky feeling. I knew that's what that was gonna be. I so knew that.
That is 10, 12, 19, 27, 38, and 42. 10, 12, 19, 27, 38, and 42. Your numbers
Freaky.
picked from the dark recesses of your brain.
Oh my God. Totally freaky. Unbelievable. I feel like I want to cry.
I don't think anyone could argue with the fact that that was an overwhelming success. But it wasn't my success, it was Linda's.
Just unreal. How could anybody predict that?
I've been looking into the way that people prophesy and predict the future for decades now. But one thing that I've learned is that prophecies only become prophecies when they're actually true. It blows me away that people absolutely believe that they can predict the future, and maybe they can. Or maybe it's only a prophecy when the reality actually aligns with what they predicted. So I'm not sure if anyone can predict the future. That's the truth. But I do know that Linda did something incredible today.
And if you missed it before Christmas, there's another chance to see David transferring his mind-reading skills to an ordinary member of the public in The Gift. That's on Thursday night at 10 here on BBC Two Northern Ireland.